Okay, so we're writing function rules for these situations. This situation is the height, f, in feet of some object when you know the object's height in inches. So if you have inches, let's just talk about this. Let's say something was 24 inches, just to game it out a little bit, 24 inches, and you want to know the height in feet. Well, what would we need to do with 24 to turn it into the number of feet? Well, there's 12 inches in a foot, so we would need to take that 24 and we need to divide it by 12. And that would give us 2. 2 feet is equal to 24 inches if you divide it into groups of 12, each group of 12 being a foot. So we know that we're going to get the total number of feet, f, by taking the number of inches, the height, h, in inches, and we need to take the number of inches and we need to divide it in groups of 12. Every group of 12 is going to be equal to 1 foot. This is the function rule, and again, I just want to play with it so that you see it a little bit. What if we had something that was 36 inches in height? Well, we would plug this into the function rule and we would say f, then the number of feet, is equal to 36 inches divided into groups of 12. And how many groups of 12 is 36 inches? Well, that's exactly 3. So then we would say the number of feet that object is 3. And so we have a relationship between feet and inches where you take the number of inches, divide them by 12, and you will find the number of feet. And this, of course, you should know, works for any number of inches, even if the number of inches is not a perfectly divisible by 12. And let's just say we had 42. 42, the height is 42 inches. 42 divided by 12, we would say then the number of feet would be, let's take this 42 over 12, and let's say, what can we divide them by? We can divide both top and bottom by 6. That's the biggest thing we can divide them by, and we will get 7 on the top and 2 on the bottom. So we would say 7 over 2. Or if we turn that from an improper fraction into a mixed number, how many times does 2 go into 7? 2 goes into 7 3 times. 2 times 3 is 6, so there'd be 1 left over. And that would say then, if it was a 42-inch high object, then it would be equivalent to 3 1/2 feet. So all of that just to demonstrate possible numbers that you could plug in there. But what we're really doing is we're looking for what is the particular generalized function rule, regardless of what the particular number of inches is. And we find the rule is feet is equal to the height in inches divided by 12, and that's your answer.